right. I mean, that's one of the
people
reasons,
get
though.
fed up. People get fed up.
You
and
do.
Get tired.
You do. And then you make a decision.
And he made
Being an adult, especially, you making a decision. A man is going to think before he do anything. You going to put food on the table and rob somebody, but what comes when you go to jail? Now you can't put no food on the table at all. I look at it the same way with me speeding.
Man, I thought I moved my phone.
Yeah, go ahead. What's really why you speak?
He looking confused. Like, he looking like, hold on, what the hell? Jesus. Was that you? But look, I look at it like me speeding. If I'm speeding to get somewhere and I get pulled over, I'm going to get there even later. So I'm already late. I might as well go to regular speed limit so I can get there at a decent time versus getting pulled over. Now I'm there later. I'm taking a risk. I still do it. I ain't gonna lie. I still speed. Like, if I get caught, they're gonna have to catch me at the place. They're gonna pull me over the place. But sometimes I don't, because I'll be like, if I get pulled over right now, I ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that scenario. What if you in a car right now, you want to follow the rules, but you got shit real bad? You still gonna go the same speed limit?
I might pull on the side of the road and go sit on the side of the car. Shit.
But that's an option.
Yeah, I make that choice.
You make that choice.
But you was influenced by that variable, though. See,
that's what I'm
I've
saying.
done it. That's what I say. But I still made that choice, and whatever comes with it. If I get pulled over, I still can't go shit. I was gonna be like, you just gonna have to shit on yourself. What the fuck you speeding for? I had to go shit. He don't give a fuck. You finna.
But he might.
He might sympathize.
That's a variable.
He
but
might
that's what I'm saying.
sympathize.
The
but
whole
it's a chance
point
you take.
Of it is that we are. How can I say your environment plays a part of your outcome.
Yeah, that's a different variable.
It depends on how strong you are.
That's a different variable.
Your environment can play a part.
Like,
but it's plenty of people that grew up in bad environments and turned out good, and there's people that grew up in very good environments turned out horrible. It depends on your decision and your paths. I feel like everybody got two paths in life. You're going to take path A, path B. It might be more than that, but I'm just saying in general. You got path A. Path A, okay, you started off in the middle. I was looking at this little meme. They had Silent Hill and Raccoon City. Which way you take?
How about you just go back to where you came from?
Right.
You can't. You got to go one or the other. Somebody said I'm going to go down the middle.
Because someone can always build
the
a new road.
roadblock. It's a volcano down there. There's lava back there. You can't go that way. You got to go forward.
But see, that's what
So,
you just added a variable.
Okay. So now you got to make a choice. You can't go back to the past. That's what I'm telling you. So now you got to move forward.
Okay.
You can't go back to the past and change.
The thing is now, you said a volcano was there. That volcano is out of your control.
Okay.
But you just said
okay.
That don't affect the outcome.
That's true. That affect that outcome. Sometimes it do be variables, but we looking at it in general. That's what I'm saying. You can't go back to the past, so you can't go backwards. You got to move forward. Somebody said they'll go down the middle. Now you might take on both paths. You might get the best of both worlds going down the middle. So which way y'all taking?
But that's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense because in any way, if that's the case, if I'm going down a road with two ways, I can go back.
We talking about life. You taking the road literally.
I understand, but what I'm saying is that you're sitting here saying that, but there's always a different option. Just like he said, you could have not. You could have pulled over, took a shit in the car.
Yeah,
that's an option.
No, that is awesome, but I'm not.
But hold on.
Okay.
What's wrong with that? If you knew, if you was the only one that knew,
I'm telling you, okay.
That was always
people gonna know when I get out of this car and got a big ass shit stain on my back.
Now if you going home,
I gotta still walk to the door. I got neighbors. They're like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
What? You know what I'm saying?
Audio control,
I think about that option that if I do that and somebody see this, I'm gonna wind up with I'm the dude who shitted on himself. You know what I'm saying? I can take that chance. I can take that chance, pull on the side of the road. I can't make it.
Now you playing into the world though.
No.
Now you care about more about what the world views.
I care about myself. I ain't finna be riding in my car with shit stains on my backside. Why we talking about shit? We talking about the wrong thing.
So
Listen.
you care about your perception because you just
my
said,
perception of
I
me.
Get out the car.
My perception of
and
me.
now I'm the man. You wouldn't give a fuck because guess what?
You ain't gonna give a fuck.
You gonna go right in that shower and clean that shit off.
That's nasty as fuck. That's unsanitary. I stay out there clean my car. I got more shit to do now. I gotta clean my car out because I had shit it and got shit all over my seat. It added more stuff to do when I could have just either pulled on the side.
I think we talk about how
we is.
Right.
Okay.
You going a little
so I'm
deep
looking. We going deep into shit. We going into shit. Okay. So listen. This is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Do you believe everybody got choices? Because I look at it like this. You got choice A and choice B, like I said. You talking about the people robbing somebody. They might not have had a choice. They had a choice to rob or not to rob. That's point blank period. They could have found another way. But they said, I want to take the easy way. I'm going to take what he fought for, he worked for, and take it from him to make my family live a better life when I could be taken from his family. His family don't matter. That's why I say it's about selfish decisions. You think about yourself versus somebody else. That's why I say everybody come together. Everybody is against each other. I'm gonna take what you done work for. You just came from work. You might have had that to feed your family. Your mama might have been dying, but I don't care about you. You might have been finna buy some medicine your mama needed to live, but I don't care about you. It's about what I need. I ain't worried about nothing you got. And I'm going to take the chance of going to jail and can't feed my family anyways.
Yeah.
I agree. At least you would have tried to save your mom, though.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
you trying to save your mom, but you might kill somebody else in the process. You got to give account for it. Because you still in medicine, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Your mama's
but
dying.
You still make a decision.
No, you rob a pharmacy because you don't have enough money to afford the medicine for your mom that maybe have cancer or something like that.
You rob a pharmacy, you don't know how that outcome gonna be. Police might walk in and kill you, mama ain't getting the medicine. You might have to kill this dude, and you might take him from his family. Because what if he attack you? What if he pull a gun out?
But let's say the other option. I believe in options, not choices. Let's say the other option, you don't do nothing. You're at home, you watching your mom die.
It might, but do you want this thing?
Wait.
Is the medicine gonna save your mama's life?
Listen to what I said though.
Okay.
You watching your mom dying on the bed. How do you think that's gonna affect your mental at the end of the day?
I look at it like it depends on how strong you is. I start looking at life differently. Do I want my mama here suffering? Because that's selfish of me to just want her here suffering what she going through, versus letting her move on. She done lived her life. She done did.
She's suffering.
She's suffering.
She's like,
is the medicine gonna heal her? Because we all know medicine don't heal. It just kind of controls for a certain period of time, and then it causes other issues.
Sometimes it don't.
What medicine heals?
I mean,
at least it would ease her suffering though.
Right.
It'll ease her suffering. It may, but you're gonna take a chance on you not even being there with her in her last moments. I'm pretty sure she'll rather you there with her versus you taking a risk to end your life or going to jail away from her.
Yeah. Sometimes as a son, you have to
do feelings.
You know,
feelings.
What she wants and what you want can be two different, entirely different things.
But it's about thinking, logic. As a man, you're gonna think logically. You got to get out your feelings. You can't move with your feelings. Feelings get you in trouble. Moving with your emotions always gonna lead to the bad path.
Okay.
As
man, what are we taught as men? Honestly,
taught to control your emotions. That's first and foremost.
Okay. Also, what else?
Move logically.
Okay. What else?
Take care of your family.
Okay.
I know that's what you looking for. But that's not
point said.
That's not taking care of your family when you risk being away from your family.
You can meticulously plan to rob a store with logic, with all type of reasoning.
But you're moving off feelings because your mama dying, and now you
moving off doing what's right by your people.
You feel like it's right, but it's not right to rob nobody.
It may not be right, but desperate time call for different measures.
You make another way.
But my thing is with this whole situation, when was you taught to think logically?
You grow into it. You don't always. We stay in boyhood for a long time, even when we grown. You grow into being a man. You got to grow into it.
Who taught you to be a man?
You teach yourself a lot of times. But most of us can't teach. Most of us raised by single moms that we gonna move off emotion because we around emotional people. So we gonna grow that. You got to grow into your own person at the end of the day. So, I don't care what you teach your kids. It's just a guide. Whatever you taught, it's a guide. You gonna choose your own path in life and grow. I look at my family. I got ones that keep going to jail. Mm-hmm. I got ones that decided to go marry and have her kids with the same person. And that's who I role model after. She went to go to school to be a nurse, all that type of stuff. I was like, I want to live that life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It don't always work out like that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But then we got ones that decided to go drive trucks. We got one that tried to drive trucks but that can't do right. But all of us was raised in the same household. But some of us chose to branch off. Mm-hmm. We wanted to be in the streets.
Was a man in that household?
No.
So do you not think that
it was men around?
Nah, that's not what I'm talking about. If it was a man dedicated, one man dedicated to the raising of all of those kids, grandkids,
they would have had a better chance.
They would have had a better chance.
But so, they still would have made their own path.
But my thing
because it was one man around.
Back to the original topic.
One man around. But by that time I was about 10 or 11. But this man was still around trying to teach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to be willing to learn. Some people just no matter what happened, you're going to choose what you want to do in life.
Right.
Some people have both parents. And you hear the parents, he wasn't raised like that. He right. not like, but you make once you grown, it's out of their control. We just guide you.
But my thing is that if I start with the best possible start and I still fail, well, but at least I knew I had the best possible start.
You did.
But my thing is that if a system is created to not even from the day you're born, not to give you the best possible start, which is black people, then
you can't do that. You can't do that.
How you
It ain't
can't
all
do
black
that?
people.
That
It
is
ain't
all black
It's
people.
not at all. So you telling me there's no wealthy black people?
That's not what I said.
So that means they kids got the best possible start.
Who?
The wealthy black people.
Their kids
They
have
have
the
a-
yes.
So it's
better
not
start
all
than
black
most.
people. It's a lot of wealthy black people.
I didn't
not-
say that's
yeah.
not what I'm saying.
You just said it was
I-
all black people.
That's not what I'm saying.
Maybe he's talking about the majority.
Yeah, okay.
The
And
majority.
it's white people too. It ain't just black. Asians, it's a lot of people in
That's-
poverty.
that's
It's
part
not
of it.
just blacks.
But I'm not talking about them. But if you want to discuss them though, when they come to the U.S., they have stuff ready
Some
for
of
them.
them are born here. Some of them ain't.
But that's what I'm saying. But they have whole communities that haven't been destroyed, that haven't been targeted.
Okay, what about the Native Americans?
They have casino. They literally have res land.
They have red land, all of them.
Yeah, if you're Native American, if you have that bloodline, you can go on res land and live on res land with the casinos and everything else that pay the money that they make a stipend for the whole community.
So every Native American.
Yeah, with a certain amount of your bloodline,
Bloodline,
they
yes.
have certain rights in this country. That's
So
different from everybody
imagine
else.
if you was a black person, you took a test, and your whole family, as long as you was a percentage of black, you got money every month to help. Besides with the money that you're getting from your job, just imagine how much that would have
It
affected your
depends.
life.
It depends. It might still not. There's a lot of people that don't
I mean,
do
it's
nothing
of
for.
course it's a hypothetical. It's a good. There's a percentage that it wouldn't work. But I'm saying is we going with the best odds. The best odds is your life would have been better.
It can make it worse.
I mean, of course, money can make.
I mean, when you came in today in the city, did you see any like poor or hobos that were like Asian? Did you see any
I
that
ain't
was
seen no
Native
hobo on the
American?
street.
I saw one earlier. He was a black dude.
I see a lot of white hobos too. I see more
I-
white hobos than black, to be real.
I see maybe
I
here
see
and
more-
there. Yeah,
I see more white homeless people.
When we bring in other races,
When you stand up, when you riding past the street and you see on the corner, what color usually be?
ooh, what?
See somebody standing on the corner holding a sign, what color usually be? White veteran, white lady with a dog. You usually see a white homeless person.
You know what? You're right. It usually is
You
white.
usually
They
see a
be holding
white
signs.
homeless person.
And the ones that don't are usually what?
But the ones that know what?
The ones that don't hold the signs.
Do they
What
show
color are
laziness? Hey, it be white and black, but I see black ones too. Like I said, it ain't a color specific.
But I'm saying is when you throw in other races, they're well off. They shouldn't even be
even
brought
their
in.
worst or better.
Yeah, they
than-
shouldn't even be even in the
Like,
mix.
because you're saying that I understand the victim mentality,
That's
But-
what it is.
but I understand it, but it had to come from
so
somewhere.
what you telling me is black people don't have a fighting chance. The majority.
The majority don't.
Yeah.
I'm
We-
gonna say the chances are stacked against
So
them.
you
Against
can't
them.
make a way. There's no way for you to make
Yes,
a way.
you can always make a way.
You can't
you
can't
can
go make
always-
career the same career a white
Yes.
person make.
Yes, but you may have more obstacles.
What's the obstacles?
The white
In this
people.
day and time. The white people.
Is
Nah.
he serious?
So no, listen.
What's the
Listen,
obstacles?
what white people? I need to know these white people.
So
So when you want to do something, a white person stop you from doing it.
No. But
In
I'm
this
saying
day
they
and
can't
time, with
influence.
everything you can do, a white
They
person
can't-
can
if
stop
I'm
you.
going to apply, if there's Timmy right here,
See this thing.
And
You still
me.
looking at working for somebody instead of making your own way.
what?
It comes to a time. It's so much technology, so much stuff you could do to work for yourself.
Not everybody can be entrepreneurs.
Everybody can. It depends how successful you
Not,
gonna be.
nah,
but
not
you can.
everybody
no,
can.
no.
There's always going to be a working class.
It is.
There's
You gotta have
always gonna
employees.
be a working
Like, it's always
class.
gonna be followers. Everybody can't lead.
So when you sit there and say, there's
But
opportunity,
you ain't
to be
get that same
entrepreneur,
opportunity. You ain't get the same opportunity as somebody else.
because
look at,
I could be better-
Look
I could
at
be
look
better
at
for a
look at
position.
a group like AMP,
Okay, Kai.
Castanet, all of
Okay.
successful black men started from the ground up.
Yeah.
They made an opportunity. You think they grew up rich in the best environments? They made their way. That's why I'm saying it's too much technology and stuff for you not to make a way.
That's still going
but
along
but
with there's
we're
a chance
we're talking for the
of
majority of
it
people that
working.
actually wants to do the working class. Not everyone wants
They
to
do.
choose
They do.
entrepreneurship.
A lot of people do, but you still can. What you want? It depends on what you want to do. It depends on how much you want to. Like I look at a lot of black people comfortable working at McDonald's for the rest of their life.